Hello there. I hope you're having a great day, because there is someone who definitely is not. Hey guys, it's me here with another video. As I'm sure you know by now, Capcom just recently released a new balance patch for SF5. This came with lots of changes, including many buffs and nerfs for the majority of the cast. So this begs the question, what happened to Abigail? So our big boy here has been the center of some intense debate over the course of the last few months, especially a lot of the buffs he received with the original Arcade Edition patch. Lots of players dropped their mains for Abigail, and many more picked him up as a secondary to deal with a variety of matchups. We witnessed a meteoric rise of Abigails in tournaments, and although he didn't necessarily win everything, he certainly was a popular pick. Surely someone at Capcom must have noticed this and decided to take the matter in their own hands. So the Nerf hammer was unleashed and struck the big guy right at the kneecaps. But how hard was he hit? Let's quickly skim through the patch notes to find out. First of all, his health and stun were both changed to 1075 from 1100 and 1050. A small nerf to his health and a small buff to his stun. He still is the character with the most health in the game, but not by a great margin anymore. In comparison, Zangief has the second most health with 1050. Next, his forward throw, Red Leaf, got changed so that he doesn't have throw loops in the corner anymore. Although not a lot of Abigail players used to abuse this, it's still one layer of offense that is gone. Now, onto his light normals. Both his standing light kick and crouching light punch are back at 6 frames, just like before the AE patch. Also, crouching light kick can't be cancelled into specials anymore. Furthermore, the pushback on both his light kicks and the light punch target combo has been increased. This hits Abigail's light conversions pretty hard, and it also prevents him from being able to attempt a tick throw multiple times after blocking his standing light kick. Another notable nerf is to the stun of his charged heavy normals during V-Trigger 1. This was put in place to prevent touch of stun combos and reduce his stun output overall, making his V-Trigger 1 less powerful. In combination with some of the changes to his V-Trigger 2, it might make the choice between the two V-Triggers less obvious, opening up for new possibilities after a patch. Along with his heavy normals, the damage and stun output of most of his specials was also nerfed, notably his Abigail Punch and EX Giant Flip. Again, this is to slightly lower Abigail's crazy damage output to a more sane level. As a last nerf, Abigail will also have more recovery after landing his command grabs from his run special move, or after hitting you with a fully matched Abigail Punch. This change will make it so it will be harder for Abigail to keep on the pressure after scoring a knockdown. It might make more sense not to match his Abigail Punch special if you want better Oki options. So in general, the nerfs to Abigail are pretty significant, especially the changes to his Oki Zem and light normals. It will be harder for Abigail to stick to his opponents in Season 3.5, and he'll have to spend more time fighting his way back in from neutral. Combined with the reduction in damage and stun output, making a mistake against Abigail won't be as lethal as before. Having said this, the character is far from dead. Abigail still looks like an extremely solid character with long-range normals, armored moves, command grabs, 2 great V-trigger choices, and very high damage potential, even after the nerfs. One of the biggest things that hasn't changed are the hurt boxes on most of his normals, notably the longer range ones like standing heavy punch. It's still pretty hard to punish those normals, and considering the range and the reward of laying his crush counters, Abigail can be quite scary even in neutral. Of course, he still has access to all of his anti-zoning options, which haven't been touched at all. The armor on his run, as well as his avalanche press, can help him get in from full screen against projectiles, and is also still able to neutralize them with back hard punch and his V skill. Although the wake up situations off of some of his specials is not as good, he still has access to reliable Oki from stuff like his back hard punch target combo and his non-matched Abigail Punch. Even with the nerfs to his pressure, Abigail still has ways to stick to his opponent with his giant flip, and once he brings you in the corner, has multiple ways to prevent the opponent from leaving it, like for example using his 4 hard punch to snipe the opponent out of the air, or uses V-trigger 1-shot normals to force a guard break scenario and wake up. It seems that Capcom has managed to nerf the character without destroying it completely, which is commendable, at least in this case. The core concept of the character is still intact, which is that of a high damage brawler archetype kind of character. All the fun stuff is still in, but at the same time the most abusable things were toned down. Although Abigail suffers from poor defensive capabilities and low mobility, his ability to pull off a comeback is probably still unmatched across the cast. V-Trigger 2 is looking better than ever in this patch, and we will hopefully see more players using it in tournaments. Lots of people still think that Abigail is the best grappler in the game right now, and sure it won't be the last time we see him. What do you guys think about the Abigail nerfs? Were they fair, or should have Capcom nerfed them more? Let me know in the comments section below. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel to be updated when new content comes out, and until next time.